Yakkin' with Chaz.
Hello everybody, welcome to Yakkin' with Chaz. I'm your host, Chaz McFarland. Our guest today is the lovely Allison. Because of her many marriages, she's known as the wife of Bath. Let's bring her in.
Woo! Ow, ow! Allison! Woo-hoo! Yeah!
Ooh. No way. Oh.
Welcome to the show, thank you for coming on.
It's a pleasure.
So we're here today to talk about your new book, Allison's Wonderland, the life, the times, and much advice of Allison, wife of Bath.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Erotic.
So, your book is inspired by your many marriages. Is it 5 now?
Yes, sir. 5 husbands. Husband number 1 was ugly and old, but man was he rich. My second husband's greatest attribute was his money. My third husband, rather unsightly old fellow, but he had money to spare. My fourth husband was a cheater and slept around much, but I gave him a taste of his own medicine and was a major flirt. What you doing, my man? My fifth husband I married out of pure, unadulterated love. Here are all of my belongings. Hey, what are you reading?
An anti-feminist book.
No!
That's what I thought. Oh.
I think I'm deaf!
Oh.
I think I'm deaf!
Wow, I feel really bad about that. Hang on. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love you.
We're better now. Yakkin' with Chaz.
Alright, welcome back everyone. We have Allison, wife of Bath, with us. So, we just saw a little about your husbands, and your fifth husband beat you.
Yes, he did.
Now, did that have any adverse effect on you? Especially hit you in your ear. Are you deaf?
Huh?
Are you deaf?
Yes, I'm deaf in one ear.
I'm so very sorry to hear that. Now, before we discuss your book, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you, I'm glad you asked. Well, I am a weaver, so I'm in the merchant class. I'm a Catholic, but my views contrast theirs. I believe in marriage, and once one husband should die, you shouldn't be alone the rest of your life. You should be able to marry. Virginity isn't necessary. If God gave you sexual organs, you should use them. Yes, so I believe that sex is important in everyday life.
Alright, well, you mentioned you were in the merchant class, but it says here you've been on 3 pilgrimages, and it's gotta cost something.
Yes, it is. I've been to Jerusalem 3 times. Yes.
Wow. So, would you consider yourself a very religious person?
Yes, I'm a very religious person.
So now we're going to talk about your book a little bit. Tell me about it.
Oh, well, it's called Allison's Wonderland. And I would give good advice about this subject because I've been married 5 times. So I know what I'm talking about. A common theme in my book is control over your husband, which is what every woman wants. Am I right, ladies?
Yes.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Woo-hoo!
Your crowd is just delightful. Yes, so my 5 husbands have taught that want control in my life and in my love life. So I had control of my first 3 husbands. My 5th, I feel like I had control towards the end because he was the one who gave me my belongings back, and that was showed me that he gave control to me. There's actually a funny tale that's in there, and it's about a knight who rapes a small girl, and his punishment is to find what every woman wants. And so he runs around the kingdom looking for what women want, and he gets tons of different answers. And then he comes across a woman who, an uglier, older woman, who believes that what every woman wants is control. And so he says that, and he must repay her. And so, and they deem that answer good. And so, what she wants, the ugly woman wants, is for him to marry her. And then and he's of course upset. I mean, who wouldn't be? And so she picks up on that, and she says, "I could be either pretty and cheat, or ugly and faithful." And he gives all of the control to her and says, "You make the decision." And being that what every woman wants, she turns into this beautiful young woman who is still faithful.
That's very interesting. How did you get control of your 5th husband? Because he was an anti-feminist. He wasn't just gonna give you your stuff back. I mean, you're a woman.
Well, I married him for love, so I knew he had a heart, a deep heart. And so I know that he just felt deep sorrow and grief, and he lamented the fact that he hit me. And so he gave me my stuff back and gave me the control.
Alright, I see. Now, clearly, you're not celibate. It's obvious to everyone. Now, we've already discussed this a little bit, but what are your views on sex?
Yes.
Yes.
Lots. Yes.
Lots and
Sex.
lots. More the merrier.
Yes.
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 I like it
That's a-
erotic.
Yes.
That's a very common theme in all of your works. That dress shows a little bit. Now, are you a faithful wife?
Yes. Except for the 4th.
Yeah, it says in the 4th, you flirted around a little bit. So just flirting?
I think that says it all.
Well, that's very interesting. Great. All right, welcome back, everyone. We have a few more questions for Miss Allison before we sign off. Now, I must compliment you on that beautiful gap tooth.
Isn't it alluring?
Let's be honest. Is that how you get all the guys?
I'll let them answer that question.
All right, well, we've had a good time today with Miss Allison, wife of Bath. Her
I'd
new
enjoy
book,
that.
Allison's Wonderland, the life, the times, and much advice of Allison, wife of Bath. Check it out. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, thank you, wife of Bath. So great.
Ah! Primal scream! Ah!
I
Perspicacy!
Thought I told you to leave.
Chorish! Trollish!
How
Lord.
did you get back in here?